Hello everybody. Today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to build the Burger King logo pixel art in Minecraft. Shout out to Fingerboard414 on YouTube. He's the one that requested this tutorial. And if there's something you want a tutorial on, just leave a comment and I'll shout you out in the video when I make it. Materials for this build you're going to need are blue concrete, white concrete, red concrete, and yellow concrete. And as we go through the tutorial, just remember to feel free to pause the video or rewind if you need to catch up or go back. And every once in a while I'll scoot out and just look at the build so you can compare and make sure you're following along. So first thing you're going to do is start out with a row of 11 blue concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're going to do an upright diagonal, right by 2. 1, 2. Upright diagonal, right by 2. 1, 2. Upright diagonal, right by 2. 1, 2. Upright diagonal, right by 1. Then you're going to do 4 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right by 1. Then you do 5 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Then you're going to go up by 1, an upright diagonal, up by 1, upright diagonal. Then you're up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like this. That's what you should have so far. Come back up to this top. You're going to go left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down by 1. You do 2 down left diagonals. 1, 2. Down by 1. 2 down left diagonals. 1, 2. Down by 1. Then you're going to do 6 down left diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to left by 1, down left diagonal, left by 1, down left diagonal, left by 1, down left diagonal, and left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to do a down left diagonal, left by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. You're going to do an up left diagonal, left by 3. 1, 2, 3, and up left diagonal, left by 1, up left diagonal, left by 1, up left diagonal, left by 1. 2 up left diagonals, left by 1, up left diagonal, and left by 1. And then you're going to do 2 down left diagonals. Just like this. And then, this is what you should have so far. You're going to come back down to the bottom. And you're going to do an up left diagonal. And you go left by 3. 1, 2, 3, and up left diagonal. Left by 2, 1, 2, up left diagonal. Left by 1. Then you're going to do 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2, go to left by 1. And up left diagonal, left by 1. Then you're gonna do 5 up left diagonals. 1, 2, 3. Then the 4th one you've done 5. And you're actually gonna place a block right here, just like this. So this is kind of just the bottom of the blue part we're doing here. And it should just be like this. And you're gonna come back to this cross over here, and on the very left block, you're gonna go up by 1, and then left by 1, like that. You're gonna do 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2, up by 1. Up left diagonal, up by 1. Up left diagonal, up by 2. 1, 2. Up left diagonal, up by 2. 1, 2. Up left diagonal. Then you're going to go up by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're going to do an upright diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. Upright diagonal. Up by 1. 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 So you should have four little columns of 2. From that last one, you're going to do 9 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you go right by 2. 1, 2. Then you go up by 1. Right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 3 most right blocks, you're going to go up by 1, just like that. And then you're also going to go to the right of that by another 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, on the very right 3 blocks, you can go up by 1, 1, 2, 3. Then extend to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 3 right blocks, you're going to go up by 1, just like that. Then you go right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do a down right diagonal. Right by 2. 1, 2. Down right diagonal. So you should have some that looks like this up here on the top. Like this everywhere else. If you need to pause and look at that, rewind, feel free to do that. And then we're going to come to you're going to come down to this little, back down to the cross. and on the left block of the 2, you can go up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need an up left diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. Up left diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. Up left diagonal. Up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Up left diagonal. Up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up right diagonal. Up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Up right diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. Up right diagonal. Up by 1. Up right diagonal. Up by 1. 2 upright diagonals. 1, 2. Up by 1. Then 6 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then right by 1. And then 2 upright diagonals. So 1, 2. Just like this. So that'll be the full outline for your blue. And then we're just real quick, we're gonna fill in all the blue, all the empty space in between the blue blocks with blue. Once you get that filled in, this is what you're going to be working with so far. And that's all you're going to be needing your blue concrete for in this tutorial. So next we're going to start doing a little bit of the lettering. So you're going to come down to this little divot here where the 2 blocks are, and where these 2 empty spaces are, you're going to do 2 white concrete, and then you take your red concrete, do 2 red, do an upright diagonal, right by 1, upright diagonal, Go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do an upright diagonal. You do 4 downright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right by 2. 1, 2. Do an upright diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. Do 4 up left diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do 3 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3. Go up by 1, upright diagonal. Up by 2, 1, 2, and up left diagonal. Left by 2. Down left diagonal. Down by 1. Down left diagonal. Down by 1. Down left diagonal. Down by 1. Do a down left diagonal. Then do an up left diagonal. Up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Go left by 2. 1, 2. Down left diagonal. Left by 1. And then just connect this top block down to the beginning. And then you should have your K just like this. You're going to come down to the bottom of your K from this block. You're going to go to the right by 1 white, and then go to the right by 2 red. 1, 2. Do an upright diagonal. Right by 1, an upright diagonal. And up by 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Go left by 1, down left diagonal, left by 1, a down left diagonal, and then you're gonna just connect the beginning to where you just came from. So here, and there's your eye. Then you're gonna come to the bottom right of your eye. You're gonna go right by 1 white concrete, and then 2 red concrete. Do an upright diagonal. Go right by 1, an upright diagonal. Up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do an upright diagonal. Then 5 downright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go right by 2. 1, 2. Do an upright diagonal. You go up by 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Go left by 1. Do a down left diagonal. Left by 1. Down by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do a down left diagonal. An up left diagonal. Up by 1. 4 up left diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right by 2. Left by 2. 1, 2. Do a down left diagonal. Left by 1, and then connect it all the way back down to the start of this letter. Just like this. And you're gonna come to the bottom right of the N. You're gonna go 1 more up to this block, and you go right by 4 white concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go right by 7 red concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do an upright diagonal. Right by 1. An upright diagonal. and up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A down left diagonal. Left by 1. Down by 1. A down right diagonal. Right by 1. A down right diagonal. Down by 1. A down left diagonal. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. An up left diagonal. Up by 1. An up left diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. 4 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right by 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. An upright diagonal. Up by 1. An up left diagonal. Left by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A down left diagonal. Left by 1. 2 down left diagonals. Down by 1. A down left diagonal. And you come back to the bottom, this bottom row we have. You're going to do an up left diagonal. Left by 1. An up left diagonal. And then you can just connect these two like this. So that'll be your king. And then obviously you're just going to fill in all the empty space within the letters with red. I'm not going to do that in this video. I just don't want to make this video like longer than it has to be. And now we're going to do the burger. So you're going to come to the top left of the K. You're going to do an up left diagonal with your red concrete. Go left by 1. And from the right side, you're going to do 2 upright diagonals. 1, 2. Right by 1. An upright diagonal. Right by 1. An upright diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2. An upright diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. An up left diagonal. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. A down left diagonal. Left by 1. And then you're just going to connect the top to the bottom like this. Also on this B, just real quick, you're going to fill in this top row with red, and then you're going to take your white, and from the top, from the second block from the left, you're going to come down. You're going to go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 1 red concrete, another 3 white concrete. 1, 2, 3. And that middle white concrete you'll extend to the right by 1. Just like that. So that'll be your B right here. And then coming to the right of the B on this column of 3, from the middle block, you're going to go to the right by 2 white concrete. 1, 2. And then then 4 red concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on top of that, you're going to do a row of 6 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, just like this. And then on the left 3 blocks, you're going to go up by 1. 1, 2, 3. On the right 2 blocks, you're going to go up by 1. 1, 2. And then extend it to the right by 1. Like this. You're going to do 2 columns of 7 on the very 2 left blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 2 very right blocks, you're going to do 2 columns of 9 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like this. And that's what your U is going to look like. From the bottom right of your U right here, you're going to go right by 1 white concrete and then 2 red concrete. 1, 2. Do an upright diagonal. Up by 2. 1, 2. An upright diagonal. 2 downright diagonals. Right by 2. 1, 2. Up by 1. 2 up left diagonals. 1 and 2. An upright diagonal. Up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. An up left diagonal. Left by 2. A down left diagonal. Left by 1. A down left diagonal. And then just connect it. And then also in this R, these top 2 rows you're going to fill in completely with red like this. And then the 2 top left blocks, you're going to come down and you're going to do 2 white concretes like that, 2 more, and then on the left one, down like that. And that's what the burr is going to look like so far. You're going to go to the bottom right of your R here. From this block, you're going to go right by 2 white concrete, 1, 2. And then 5 red concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do 2 upright diagonals. Up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left by 2. 1, 2. A down left diagonal. Down by 1. A down right diagonal. A down left diagonal. Left by 1. A down left diagonal. Oh wait. Yeah, down left diagonal. An up left diagonal. Up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 upright diagonals. 1, 2. Right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go up 1. An up left diagonal. Left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 down left diagonals. 2, 3. And then coming back down to the bottom of the G, you're going to do 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2. And then connect these to the top like this. That'll be your G right here. Coming to the top of your G, you're going to do 2 white concrete. And then 2 red concrete. On top of these 2 red, you're going to do a row of 5 red concrete like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the very right 3 blocks are going to go up by 1. 1, 2, 3. Like this. And then these 2 blocks are going to go down by 9 on both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this. And then from your bottom 2 blocks, you're going to do an up left diagonal and left by 1. On top of these, you're going to do a row of 4 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on those very right 2 blocks, you can go up by 1 each, like this. And then coming back up here, you're going to do, from these 3 blocks here, you're going to go down by 2 white concrete. And then 2 red concrete. So this is what you should have so far up here. Now coming to the bottom right of your E right here, you're gonna go to the right by 1 white. and then 2 red, 1, 2. On the left block, you can go up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. On the right block, you can go up by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then from the top, you can go right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a down right diagonal. Down by 2. 1, 2. 2 down left diagonals. 1, 2. 2 down right diagonals. 1, 2. Down by 2. 1, 2. Left by 1. 3 up left diagonals. 1, 2, 3. So it should just meet like that. And also for this R, this top row, fill it up with red. And then here you can do 3 white and 1 white like that. And like I said, just fill in all the letters, all the empty space in the letters up with red. I'm not going to do it just for time's sake, but if you need to pause here, I'll go over each letter slowly, and you can pause if you messed up, or if you need to just go over it and look at it. But this is where you have all your, so you should have all your letters done. And now real quick, we're going to do just the bottom and top button with the yellow, and then finish the white outline that will go across the rest. But starting from the bottom, these first 4 rows of empty space are going to be completely white. So let's just do that real quick. So after you get those 4 rows filled in, on the 5th row, you are going to do from the left, you can do 8 white concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 14 yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. From the right, you're going to do an up left diagonal, right by 2, 1, 2, an up right diagonal, right by 1, an up right diagonal, right by 1, 7 upright diagonals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can go up by 1, do an upright diagonal, up by 2, 1, 2, left by 3, 1, 2, 3. Do a down left diagonal, left by 3, 1, 2, 3. A down left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2. A down left diagonal, left by 3, 1, 2, 3. A down left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2. 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 Down left diagonal, left by 2. And then down left diagonal, left by 1. Down left diagonal, left by 1. Down by 1. 2 down right diagonals, 1, 2. Then right by 2, 1, 2. That'll have the outline of the bottom bun. And then also there's a little bit of white filling we need to do. So coming up to this top right, you're gonna fill in this row with yellow all the way like this. And then from this very left block on the top, come down, go down by 3 white, 1, 2, 3. Add 1 white to the left of each of those, like this. Go down here by another 2, 1, 2. Left of those by 1, like this. Then from this block, you can go down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. Then you do a down left diagonal, another down left diagonal, left 1. So you should have this white like that. And then the rest of the yellow, the rest of this empty space in here will be filled with yellow. I'm not going to do that in the video because it would just take too long. And then we're going to come back up to the top here. From this part of the B, you're gonna use white concrete. You can go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 yellow. From that yellow, you're gonna go right by 1, do an upright diagonal, right by 2, 1, 2, an upright diagonal, right by 2, an upright diagonal, right by 2, 1, 2, an upright diagonal, right by 3, 1, 2, 3, an upright diagonal, right by 2, 1, 2, upright diagonal, right by 3, 1, 2, 3, an upright diagonal, right by 3, 1, 2, 3, an upright diagonal, right by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Upright diagonal, right by 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you can go up by 1, 2 up left diagonals, left by 1, up left diagonal, left by 1, up left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2, up left diagonal. Left by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A down left diagonal, left by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A down left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2. Down left diagonal, left by 1. Do 6 down left diagonals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go down by 1, a down left diagonal, down by 1. A down left diagonal, and then down by 1 to connect it. That'll be the outline for the top bun, and we also have to do a little bit of white filling in this one as well. So fill in these first 2 rows with yellow like this. This row, starting from the left, can do 1 yellow concrete and then 2 white. On top of that, do 2 more white, just like this. Make a little square. Do another square on top of that to the right, like this. 1 more square on top of that to the right, like that. So you should have 3 squares, kind of staggering. From that 3rd square on the top right, you're going to go up by 1, left by 1, up by 1, right by 1. Sorry, right, not left. Do an upright diagonal, and then right by 1, just like this. So that should be white, your white for over here. And then coming over here, on this row 4 here, you're gonna go to the left of it by 1 white, and then 1 yellow, and then 3 white. 1, 2, 3. On top of this, you're gonna do a row of white, but just like a row of 3 white, just like this. Go another row like that. Another row back to the left like this. Go up by 1, right, left by 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna do the top 2 up by 1. You're gonna left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be that, and then just the empty space that's inside, you're gonna fill with yellow. And then let's finish our outline real quick. So coming back up to this top blue, you can go right of that by 2 white. You're gonna do 2 down left, 2 down right diagonals. 1, 2, right by 1, down right diagonal, right by 1, 2 down right diagonals, right by 1, down right diagonal, right by 1, and 7 down right diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're just going to bring it all the way down till it connects with the blue like this, and then you're going to do just one more row, one more column on top of the other blue one, like that. And yeah, anyway, that's going to be just your outline for the logo. And then all you have to do is fill in all the letters with red, fill in the buns with yellow, and then the rest of the space within the logo is just going to be white. But once you're done, you will have this logo here. Sorry that was a really long and a little bit more complicated than my usual tutorials. This is just kind of a bigger build. Again, shout out to Fingerboard414 for suggesting it. If you have any tutorials you want to see, let me know in the comments. If you were able to follow the full tutorial and you watched it, let me know in the comments. And leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more Minecraft tutorials and just Minecraft in general. And yeah, thanks for subscribing, liking, commenting. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.